How do you make this?
Look, I'm coming at this with no party political baggage whatsoever. What I want is the best possible Oireachtas. And I can tell you after 2.5 years in the Dáil that the Dáil does not work. We've just seen leaders' questions. That's the mechanism in our national parliament where the opposition leaders get to hold the Taoiseach to account. Right? Now let's think about what
and he wouldn't answer the question.
He wouldn't answer the question. He never answers the question. He never answers the question. Think about it.
So it's a joke. The idea of holding
think about it. He said we need more accountability. We need more accountability. Well, will you do the things that would infer accountability? Will you relax the whip? Will you actually allow your backbenchers to think for themselves? And there's some fantastic but do the work. No, we won't allow them to do that. Look, we can get into huge detail about the Seanad, what it is. Everyone knows it doesn't work, and what it could be. I think there's a strong argument to abolish it or retain it. Top 10 democracies in the world, half of them have 2 houses, half of them have 1 house. So both work. But for anyone who's thinking about how to vote, this is what I'd say. Think about the clip you've just seen. The Taoiseach has just refused to debate the issue. Imagine David Cameron saying, I'm going to abolish the House of Lords, but I'm not willing to debate it on television. Imagine Barack Obama saying, I am going to ask the American people to abolish the US Senate, but I am unwilling to debate that issue. And by the way, if you don't do what I tell you to do or do what I ask you to do, I'm telling you right now, I'm not going to make any of the changes we could make to improve it. You don't really need to know more than that. There are good arguments on both sides, but that is enough for me. If you as Taoiseach are unwilling to debate whether or not we take away one of the 2 houses of our democracy, then there is something deeply, deeply suspicious about what you're trying to pull off, in my opinion.
Yeah, first, can I just comment on that?
Well, briefly now, because I want to get Pearse in.
Yeah, first of all, he did answer the question. Stephen just didn't like the answer.
He did not answer the question. He did not answer the question of why he won't debate.
He did answer the question.
He didn't answer the question whether or not he would implement reform.
The second thing is
much like you spent about 5 minutes trying not to answer the question.
I said no.
After about 5 minutes.
Because I wish to explain to you the reasoning for my answer, which I don't.
But you eventually agree that the Senate could be improved, which means you believe the Senate could be reformed.
Not sufficiently.
All right, that's all right. But it could be reformed, which means that the choice the people are offered is between the Senate as it is and the reform.
No, that's not correct.
I'm sorry, but I want to go to Pearse.